let's talk about your personality. Hey there, I'm Marc Scott, and thanks for checking out another voiceover tip. So recently in the VOpreneur group, I asked a question about personality tests and whether or not you've ever taken a personality test and what it told you about your personality. And we got a lot of responses on that post. It looks like a lot of you guys have taken a personality test at some point in time. Maybe you were required to take it for work, maybe it's something you did in your schooling, but everybody seemed to have a sense of what their personality type was based on whatever particular personality test that they took. Here's something I want you to think about, though. I want to challenge the thought process behind the personality test just a little bit. Generally speaking, we take these personality tests because we believe that they're going to tell us more about ourselves. And when we know a little bit more about ourselves, then we have a better idea of how we like to think, how we like to work, how we respond to situations. Are we introverted? Are we extroverted? All of these types of things. And then we build our lives, we build our careers, we build our personality around what these tests tell us about ourselves. My challenge to you, though, is to be careful that you are not creating limiting beliefs for yourself. And here's a perfect example. For me, I am a hardcore introvert. Take any personality test and it is going to show you that I am a hardcore introvert. I am perfectly content to be by myself. I sometimes joke that I'm basically one level above a hermit. That's what the personality test says. That's what I know about myself. However, if you're watching this video right now, chances are you have seen me somewhere along the way, whether it's through this video or through a broadcast that I've done live on Facebook, standing on stage at VO Atlanta or the Mid-Atlantic Voiceover Conference or VO North or the WovoCon, any of those voiceover conferences. Maybe you've attended one of my sessions. You've probably done some coaching with me. All of these things are very extroverted. It is not a common thing for an introvert to get up on stage in front of large groups of people and teach and coach. But I realized a long time ago that if I was going to build a successful coaching platform for myself, then I was going to have to step outside of my comfort zone. I was going to have to do things that didn't come naturally to me, and that meant being willing to get up on stage, being willing to walk through a crowd at a conference and say hello to a lot of people and shake hands with a lot of people and have conversations with a lot of people. I was going to have to do things that were completely opposite to what any personality test had ever told me. And because I really wanted to be a coach and because I knew that I had a lot of value to offer in that space, I did what I had to do in order to make that happen. I was more focused on my goals and the end result of my goals than I was on what a personality test told me about myself and who I was and how I should or shouldn't be acting or responding or thinking or working. So if you've taken a personality test before and it doesn't necessarily align with what you're trying to accomplish or what you think you'd like to accomplish, don't let that personality test become a limiting belief for you. Don't think for a second that just because some random test says something about you, that is in fact who you are, because it's not. You have the freedom to choose who you are. You have the freedom to choose who you become. Even if you are an introverted hermit, you have the choice to become an extroverted coach if that's what you want to do and if that's who you want to become. So be careful about those personality tests and don't let them dictate the direction of your career, of your business, and of your future. Want more voiceover tips? Check them out, facebook.com/groups/VOpreneur to join the VOpreneur Facebook group. Listen to the Everyday VOpreneur podcast at VOpreneur.com. And of course, if you want to do some one-on-one coaching with me, let's work on the business and marketing side of your voiceover business, marcscottcoaching.com.